Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be the perfect books to read this fall. So my fall book recommendations. I have 12 here to talk about today, and they are a mix of genres. So hopefully, it doesn't matter what genre you're interested in. You can find something. We've got horror, thriller, romance, and mystery, I think. And let's just get started. The first book I have to talk about is You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Callan Bayron. This is my favorite horror book of all time and my favorite standalone book of all time. And this is a YA slasher about this girl and her friends who are counselors for this. I don't know how to explain it, but they reenact they pretend as if they're in a horror movie so people can come and pay to act out being in a horror movie. And that is what this is about. But of course, real horror begins to happen. And I loved this one. I read it in one day, literally a few hours. And there was just so many twists and turns. And I loved it. And it's definitely slashery. It's gory. So keep that in mind. But it was so, so good. Next is Truly Devious by Marie Johnson. This is book 1 in the Truly Devious series. I'm not sure if the series has another name. I don't think it does. But this is a YA murder mystery about Stevie, who goes to this elite school for really smart kids. And she's been obsessed with this school because of this mystery that happened there and this murder. And she's obsessed with it. She wants to be a detective. And she just really wants to go and solve it. And that is what's happened. That is what happens in this book. And then, of course, present day mysteries and things start to go on. And I really enjoyed it. I just finished the 3rd book in the original trilogy recently. And I just love this trilogy as a whole. It is so good. And just a very atmospheric time. My words are not making sense. Sorry about that. But if you are not new here, you are very well aware of this. This happens quite frequently. But next, I want to talk about The Lies I Tell by Julie Clark. This is a thriller, and I love this one. This follows 2 women, one who is a con artist and one who was affected by one of the cons that the woman did. And it is the one woman trying to get her revenge on the con artist. And it is just so good. It had a very twist ending. And I really love this one. And I highly recommend. It is just a fun, fast-paced, gripping thriller. And next I want to talk about Deadly Occupants by Mads Rafferty. This is a thriller. And it is just spooky and all the vibes, and it's just very eerie. And this is about this group of friends, but in particular our main character, a bunch of weird things are going on, lights are turning on and off, and music is being played when she's not there, and doors are being opened to her house, but no one's home. And it's just really creepy, but a really, really fun time. And I highly recommend. Next, I want to talk about Into the Sublime by Kate A. Borman. This is a YA thriller. This takes place, this group of girls, it follows our main girl, but she is with some others who go into this cave to try and figure out if this, this conspiracy or this thing is real. Because apparently the lake will give you, I forget what it is. It'll give you what you most desire or something like that. Or one thing you want. And they want to go and see if it's real. And some things start to go on that are spooky, and just maybe not everyone makes it out. And it also has a now then timeline, because our main female character is talking to the police in present day, and she's telling the story of what went on in the cave. Most of the book takes place in the cave, but there are bits that are her in present day with the police. Next, I want to talk about The Stowaway by James S. Murray and Darren Wearmouth. This is a thriller set at sea. It is on a cruise ship. It is about this woman who was on the jury for this horrible case. And then they are on this cruise, and the same type of pattern, the same type of killings are going on. And she is the only one that has any idea what's going to happen next because she was on the jury for that case. And I loved this. This had a major twist, and I just had a very fine time with this one. And it was a little gory. It was graphic in like that regard, but it was just such a fun time. Next, I want to talk about The Halloween Moon by Joseph Fink. This is a middle grade horror about this kid who loves trick-or-treating, but when their parents say they can't do it anymore, they are not happy. And so they secretly go trick-or-treating, but the only ones that are like awake are our main character, their friend, and they're one of their neighbors. And they're the only ones awake, and they have to like figure out what's going on and stop the bad guys. And I just really love this one. It was really cute, short, quick, and just a very cozy read. Next is Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. This is a dark romance. This is a duet. It is Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. And these books are dark, so check your trigger warnings. These are stalker romance, and there is just a lot of dark things going on, and so check triggers for SA and all those things. And I just had a great time with this one, even though it's hard. It is hard to read because of the topics. It is very emotional and heavy, but I loved this, and I can't help but ship Adeline and Zaid. I know, I can't help it. And they're a really good couple, and I really enjoyed this book and the second one, so I highly recommend these. And then next is Phantom by Greer Rivers. This is another dark romance. This is a Phantom of the Opera retelling, and it is just so good. This follows our main character who has bipolar, and she is dealing with that. And then our main guy, he is very protective, very possessive, very obsessed. And there's some stuff going on where she thinks she's imagining it because of her being bipolar. She also has like visual hallucinations and auditory hallucinations. And so she thinks some things are not real. Turns out they are. So it is dark. Check your triggers. And I had a really fun time with this one. Next is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. This one and Enchantra. This is book 1 and Enchantra is book 2 in the series. This is a dark romantasy, and I loved this book. I love both of them, but we're here to talk about Phantasma. This is a book about this woman who goes into these games to the death because she thinks her sister is in there and she needs to find her sister. So she goes in and she ends up getting feelings and getting close to one of the like a ghost in there. And I really love this one. There is a twist at the end, and I just had such a fun time with all the competition aspects, but also their relationship, and it was spicy. I loved it. Highly recommend. And second to last I'm going to talk about is Killer of Mine by Alexis Grace. This is book 1, and I'm not sure what the series is called. I think it's I'm not sure. Not sure what the series is called, but it is romantic suspense, and it is Why Choose. It is about our main female character who is the daughter of a serial killer, and her teaming up with these 4 FBI agents to solve the case and catch her dad. And then the last one I have to talk about is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Binding and Keeping 13, oh my god. These books are incredible, and they are a new adult, very emotional romance, and definitely check triggers, but they are also so sweet at the same time. Johnny and Shannon are the sweetest, cutest couple, and I love these books. This is a rugby romance, high school, set in Ireland, and it's so, so good. And I just feel like it gives the fall vibes. And that is going to be it for this video. Those are my fall book recommendations. If you have any others that you think people should read, definitely let me know and let everyone know in the comments down below. If you don't feel like commenting that, you can leave any fall emoji, whatever emoji screams fall to you. And before you guys go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.